Hello everyone, welcome to Code Crafters Lab. So today we are going to see the next problem from basic string, that is longest common prefix. So here we have to write a function to find the longest common prefix string amongst an array of strings. If there is no common prefix, we have to return an empty string. Okay, so this is the problem statement. So here you can see what is the prefix means, like the characters starting with. Okay, and longest common prefix means the longest and common amongst all of the strings, so that is called as longest common prefix. So basically here you can see fl is there in all the strings, so that is why it is a common prefix. Okay, and why it is longest, because after fl it comes here o, it is the flo is the longest common prefix for these two. But when comes fly, fly, that means it is not longest common prefix for all of these, right? So this is how it is. Here also, in case of lady and lazy, the output is 4. That means there was option, I already attempted that question, so it is like la is the longest common prefix in this case. And here it is empty because dog, cat, animal, monkey, so all are starting with the different characters d, c, a and m, so there is no common prefix in all of them, right? So that's why empty string. So let's get back to the tablet. So here it is. So this is the example, right? Flowers, flight, float, and flow. Okay, so in this case, let's say uh, how we can identify the longest common prefix with a maybe brute force approach. Okay, so we will go maybe character by character. Okay, so first character f, here also f, here also f, here also f, so there is maybe one answer. We will append f. Then next character l, in this case it is l, in this case it is l, in this case it is l. We will append l also. F, l matched in all, right? Third character it is o, third character it is I, it is not matching, right? So we will conclude fl is the longest common prefix. Okay, if it's not matching in any two of the strings, that means the previous characters that you identified as a common prefix will be your longest common prefix, like simple, right? So now this was the brute force approach, but we want something more optimized. Okay, so what we will do, we will try to sort this array. So how sorting works in case of strings? So you know dictionary, right? Dictionary is all sorted, right? So it works similar to the dictionary only, the sorting. So what happens is, like, we will try to sort this array. Let's try this sort str. So sorted str. Okay, so first string. Okay, so flo till flo, till fl it is common, then we will move to the third character, right? So in this case it is o, in this case it is I, in this case it is o, it is o here. So I is before o in the alphabetical order, right? I comes before o, so that's why I will get the preference. So flight will come here, so we are not checking the next characters because everything is similar, just I is there, right? So flight comes first. Now flight is discarded. Now we will go with the three of the remaining strings. So it is o here. So now we'll move to the second character, next character. It is w here, it is a here, it is w here. So you can see the difference, a and w. So a comes before w, right? So float will come here. So float comes here, right? Now two remaining, flowers and flow. So w was the last character discussed. So next character here it is e, here it is empty, right? Flow ends, so that's why the string that is smaller will come first. So that's why flow comes, then at the end flowers come, right? This is sorted. Even if you go to the dictionary, you will find these words flight, float, flow, flowers in this order only, because dictionary is sorted anyways. So we got our sorted array. Then what we'll do, we will try to compare. Earlier what we are doing, we are comparing each character in all the string. Now we have to do simple things. We have to compare this string with this string. And why something like that? We are comparing the first string with the last string, right? and whatever we find common will be eventually there in these two strings, or whatever strings in between, it will be there, and that will be your longest common prefix. You can see in dictionary also you will find the similar cases. How many words you come across in between any two words, they will, you can find the common prefix by just comparing the first and the last word. Okay, so this is how we will get. So let's say f comes here, f comes here, right? If we start comparing these two, then L comes here, L comes here, FL, then it is I, it is O. So we will discard till FL is the longest common prefix, and if you check, FL is here, FL is here. This is how it works. Okay, so let's try to write the code for this maybe. So function longest common prefix. Okay, and we are getting maybe string array, string str array with all the strings. So what we'll do, we'll take maybe some constant some string variable to just to store the things. Maybe string builder, answer equal to string builder. Okay, so this is how it is. And then what we'll do, we will sort our array. So arrays dot sort, and we will pass str. Now array sorted, we have to pick our first and last string. So what we'll do, a string first, it is nothing but str of 0, right? Then string last, it is nothing but str of str dot length -1. So that is like my last string in the sorted array. Till now it is clear, right? Now we will run one for loop. For loop I equal to 0 and I is less than. So here what we have to do is like we have to traverse the first and last string character by character. So what we can do is like whichever is the, so now here let's say flight is there and last character, last string is flow. So flow is smaller, right? And there's no meaning in comparing after the like the ending the smallest string, right? And in case both are same, then that's not a issue. So what we'll do, we will compare till minimum of any both of these things, like first or last, whatever is the minimum, we will traverse till that point only. So first dot length, okay, and last dot length, and I plus plus. So this is our for loop. Then inside that what we'll do, if first dot char at of I not equal to last dot caret of I, if it's not matching, we will break at whatever character. If it start, if it not start, if it stop matching the character, we will stop it. Okay, and if it matches, then what we'll do, we will just append, insert dot append first dot char at I, we will just append this, right? And at the end what we have to return, we have to return answer, so dot maybe to string. So this is how the entire problem we can solve, right? So now let's come to the time complexity. So what is the time complexity here? So first thing what we are doing, we are sorting the array. Let's say it takes n log n, plus what we are doing, we are traversing entire for loop. So for loop's complexity will be whatever the minimum. So let's say the string length is m, so O of m, right? Now space complexity, what we are doing, we are storing the answer, right? And answer length can be, at worst case, it can be the entire string is matching, so it is nothing but O of n. Understood? So now let's try to code this particular thing. So here we go. What we will do is we will start with the r like a answer variable. So let's try to do that. String builder answer equal to new string builder okay. Then what we'll do, arrays dot sort of str. Here we will sort our array. Then what do we have to do, string first equal to str of 0. Then string last equal to str dot length minus 1. This is my last string. Then we'll write for loop for I int I equal to 0, I is less than minimum of both the strings, mat dot mean of first dot length, right, and last dot length, correct. And now I plus plus, and after that what we'll do, if first dot caret I not matching with last dot caret of I. If that's the case, we will break the for loop. We will break, or you can return also here the answer. Then what we'll do here is like answer, if it's matching, answer dot append of append, what we'll do, first dot caret of I, that will append, and at the end we have to return answer dot to string, that we will return at the end. Let's try to execute this. What is happening? Cannot find the symbol. Okay, length, the parentheses were missing here. Okay, so this is it. Yes, all the cases are passing in this case. So yeah, we have completed our this problem. So thank you for watching.